Morning, boys. Hello. Hiya. Are you alright? Don't mind me. Today's stream starts with editing today's Everton career mode video because I haven't had the opportunity to do it yet. Don't worry, it won't take too long. And then once we've done that, we'll take like 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, just whilst everyone's on their way in. And then we will be FC25 player career moding, i.e. ending the season, final 2 games, and offering up the vote for where we move next. And then we will be Everton career moding, i.e. Premier League title run-in time. So there's plenty on offer today to hopefully keep you entertained. For some reason my camera has zoomed out, which is lovely, thank you. Let's zoom back in, not too far, steady, not too far. I don't know why my hair looks like it's a fucking triangle, but there's always that. And we'll just get this done as quickly as possible, and then we can start on the player career, which is the plan.
Oh, has there been Leicester the 4-3-1? I can't remember the
There were really difficult games actually in the last episode we recorded, weren't
well,
they?
isn't it? I thought I'd work the angle, and then the defender read me before I'd even pressed the button, I think. Oh, bugger. Ollie's running like a Ferguson. Skip's just running like a...
How are we all anyway?
First half, it's been Leicester
Yeah, good point for Cambridge last night. In difficult circumstances
that have been the
against a
better
good
side.
team with 10
It's
men.
not necessarily the best rehearsal for a cup final at Wembley in a week's time. I don't really recall that many chances on goal. Other than that, I don't really recall having that many chances.
It was an enjoyable watch.
on
I did
goal,
hear that about
other
the
than one
referee
that
actually.
Henderson made a great save from Dovbyk and
I did hear that
tip it
everyone
round the post.
thought that.
It's
In actual
more or
fact, the
less
red card decision was the only thing that he got right.
Leicester. They've not. They don't feel like packed whenever you've got the ball. Not got the ball anymore. That was very high quality.
That time we bloody scored.
More reliant on Ramsdale than I. Sumari. But that was the whole team that put. Sumari again.
Is Timber the Prem's best right back? Jamie, I know you've just woken up, but are you high?
Wrench to Fatu. That's a great ball. Daka's in. It's a brilliant save. Need to get to this first. Move from Leicester City. It's an excellent save from Aaron Ramsdale. And again, we are more reliant on Ramsdale than I'd like us to be, really.
Yeah, big game for.
But at the moment, my goalkeeper is
tomorrow,
doing
isn't it?
a large chunk
Fucking
of
huge.
keeping us top of the table.
What's the biggest game in Bodo Glimt's history, would you say, Marcus?
How many goals? That would be the plan, David. That's the aim. Have a big budget for next season. Kuiper, Richarlison, to Kuiper, Richarlison. Can you all of now? Lewis Ferguson, who can't finish the game off. It's the obvious pick out, and unfortunately, they stop it. Richarlison's up. It's not a bad header, but it's not good enough
Roma
to
at
find
home,
the
where they
second
thrashed
goal
them
that would
6-1.
guarantee us all 3 points this afternoon.
Would this be considered? Would Man United away be considered bigger than Roma at home? In the history of the club? Probably. Oh really? There've been quite a few of those.
See what I mean?
There've been quite a few of those chances over the years at the Abbey.
Just stood there, waited for me to commit, and then just gone the other way. Additionally, somewhere, overcommit. Position somewhere. See what I mean? It just waited the other way. Time's running out. Unsurprisingly, Aaron Ramsdale's just been given man of the match by the stadium. The one that might. Time's running out. In the first for Everton, healthy gap. Carabao Cup and Branthwaite is available again.
So I'm not going to call this Prem title in my hands. I forgot that this episode had the cup final in it.
Crystal Palace line up very similarly to
Yeah, whenever the main stand joins in with a chant, you know it's
Adam
it's a real
Wharton, however, is into
situation.
the starting lineup in midfield ahead of Lucas Torreira. It's the only change that Oliver Glasner has made ahead of this cup final.
We went 3-0
We
away
are
at
back
Celtic.
to full
Yeah, I
strength.
saw the
Jared
Man United
Brathwaite
ticket
plays
prices.
for Everton for the first time in over 3 months. But I have faith in my boys to do the business. Drill it forwards. What was late for Fana? I almost feel like putting right foot for that matter. Oh, I'm supposed to go into the channel to use as reference for the next effort that will fly tops. Oh, and you know it's coming. You try and read it each time, and you just can't get near it. Get that forward quickly. No, that's not a striker, is it? Oh, it's a good ball, and Castellanos brings it down, and well, the word that can be used for an effort like that is shank. He had recipient of each of those passes. Fresneda, Fresneda, Ferguson. Effort to get this one on Artem. Dovbyk again. Goal side. Ferguson's made a great run. Keeper Kane decided halfway there he was not going to get there.
That's not bad.
Held his line.
As in 6,000 fans have got tickets, and that's the allocation that's been given to the away set of fans, or 6,000 Norwegians have travelled and will just be in Manchester. Get my gifted sub list up. Just in case we've got anything else to do
Ball
today.
past him with Ferguson.
Afternoon, Mike. How are you, lad?
A minute, Fresneda was going to stay down there. He didn't. He's Esposito. He loves a goal against anyone. A hat-trick against Palace yesterday.
We do, Jordan.
This time. It's been a nervy start to this
We
cup
do put
final.
names on the board still.
Nowhere near as free-flowing and goal-filled.
Next to the ticket allocation. It's quite generous, to be fair.
Yesterday in the Premier League, but there's a little bit more on the line to go in the first half. Still locked, scoreless here at Wembley. Back there to the Kuiper. And next go in. Back there to the Kuiper.
Good.
Charleston went to go narrow, then went wide.
Did Watford play last night?
And
Well,
that's opened up some
they were
space
championship games yesterday, right?
here.
I know
Dovbyk
Arsenal
is
obviously
there.
won
It's just not
convincingly.
going to get to it. It's going to fall to Pepelu.
Is it
Well, we
5-1?
know his long-range efforts can be decent. The Selhurst Park side lead at Wembley. They do the same in other countries. Tackle by Ferguson for me. And this is a real opportunity. On a counter. Everton 0. The Selhurst.
Oh, got a nice win against Bristol City. Tidy. Were you at Vicarage Road last night? Or are you still feeling unwell?
Park side lead at Wembley. Tillman.
Yeah, more games, more
the
Champions League games tonight,
Really,
and there's more
Roger
European games
Ibanez.
tomorrow as well.
Forward quickly. Dovbyk. Esposito's going to go. I think he's on.
I need to see the highlights of the
He
City
is
game, actually.
Sebastiano Esposito equalises. Sebastiano Esposito doesn't need a second invitation. He here, but the defender on the far side. Own fans.
Nice.
made it.
Nice. Glad you're feeling better, mate.
Absolutely
Adam,
right.
thank you for the follow, pal.
And Pepelu. We've made one change. One change only.
Nearly finished it,
Tired,
don't worry.
Jared
We'll be
Brathwaite has left the field of
recording
play.
the player career mode in the
NDI has the legs on bars
too
here.
distant future.
And Richarlison's arriving at the back post. Ferguson will knock this down. And Dovbyk deflected off Melvin Barder now. Oh no, Ibanez got to the loose against Arsenal after a draw. After 2 draws in the semi-final. Can this one be decided? 90 minutes.
No.
Oh, that's superb post back line, but the part that it needs. Oh, that touch is the recipient there. The turn is not. It will be extra time at Wembley. Oh, God. Ferguson. Richarlison. And we start extra time.
Yeah, I need to see the highlights of the
Explosively.
City game.
Maybe.
I need to see the highlights of all the European games, to be honest, but
Yes.
City
Right
being
in front of the
3-0 up,
Everton
throwing it away
fans.
is
Why could we not? Fans though,
super
as well.
uncharacteristic.
Buried.
But it shows exactly why, or the sort of lack of confidence they have right now.
Lets it go. He's lost it. A shot they'll get. A shot that's blocked. Tried to go one way, then the other. That didn't really work. Esposito, Ferguson. That was. Tried to go one way, the other. That is off Ferguson. Just as close again. Off close again. From a set piece twice.
Did we score a third, or was it just
With
2-1 in the end?
The defender doesn't know whether to close me down or come towards me. I'll flick it on, and Dolphix there again. It means we're not defending, and they're not scoring. Katamo looking to do some bit done and into St. taking bit all. It'd be nice to have just for having it. Bournemouth with a 4-3-1 here for the South Coast, but so let's go and get the other three. Yeah, he's gonna be quick in it. He's probably been prepared for that, to be honest. Quick and direct. Keep playing about with the ball in the back line like that. And at back best, we haven't conceded a chance on goal the same way that Bournemouth did, thankfully. Ready? It's going to score it too. 1-2.
1, 2, 3, off Tabernier's face.
trying to win the header and out for a set piece. Pep for a minute was going to give a red card. He was the last man. Oh no, that was Florentino. That what? He really should have given him again. No, not. I've not changed. Oh, I guess because when he was out injured, it would have changed it, wouldn't it? It's a horrendous challenge. Right. Oh, won that back. Done brilliantly. Esposito. Ref. We'll take the free card for that. Right, come on. Forward kick in a little while. I'm desperate for you to bang this one in. Stop kicking it against Tavernier's face, mate. Please. For the love of God. Just put it in. And defeat in a way.
We lost this one 1-0, didn't we?
For range here. He will, and he fancied himself. Bournemouth have been the bogey team here today, haven't they? We struggled to break down Leicester, but I want a first-time shot. He's chested it. Well, that's still the case, but not for lack of trying. Just we have to hope that the Blues also drop points this. We'll still have a decent gap to see.
There you go, done.
10-point second. We have a game. Well, I'll see you now. I'll see you then too.
Oh yeah, I did a derp. I don't know. Liverpool kind of remarkable under Arne Slot. The fact that he's come in and just improved them for. To be fair, last season under Klopp, Liverpool weren't amazing, were they? Last season wasn't Liverpool's best season by any stretch. City also got lucky against Wolves and Fulham. They have been pretty poor for a couple of months. Right, let's rename that. First chance at a trophy. We are going to player career to begin with. Which also means I'm going to need this spreadsheet. That one. And what I can show you is that this spreadsheet has now been updated by Andy. And now, where's the 70? Now automatically updates with regards to the stats dashboard. Bamoose. So we are now in a position with the spreadsheet to do a full test run. I'll save this over the Andy one as well. We're now in a position to do a full test spreadsheet. Klopp would have signed a DM. Would he though? Because he kind of went quite a while without signing a DM anyway. Like, it's not like Fabinho had only not been at Liverpool since this last summer. I agree, Mike. It would be quite embarrassing for Arteta. course, that's not a fucking cat, so. So I'm not sure this will fit on the thumbnail the right way. Let's have a look. Might do actually. Yeah, it should do. Ready, steady. Yeah, that works. That works, doesn't it? Right, let's get cracking with the player career mode, shall we? I did, mate, yeah. Oh, wrong one. We got a broken toe and missed 3 months. Sag. In classic fucking career mode fashion. Huh, of course. The legendary broken toe. It's the second time I've had a broken toe in this save, isn't it? Villa Juventus be a good game actually, Scooby, but I don't. Villa aren't in great form, are they? So you presume it's going to be. You presume it's going to be a Juventus victory or a draw at best for Villa. Right, let's get some names from the. Actually, I need to change the settings on the YouTube stream. Give it a thumbnail and put ads in it, etc. So I forgot to do that so far. We were busy doing other things. SC25. Put it in the right category at least. That one. That one, please. Thank you. Monetization on. Here we go. Second YouTube. Sorry, the streaming YouTube channel. Earning me about 50 quid a month at the minute. We're flying, lads. We're flying. Sometimes you get the foot injury. I get with regards to the thumbnails, Master Stranger. I have a thumbnail designer that designs me a template that I then change the picture per episode in the background. But in general, there's the template that we work from. Right, let's put some names on the board. Where's the last episode of Player Career? Oh, actually, one went live half an hour ago. Has anyone commented on it yet? They have. Ooh, careful, Jess. Don't break everything with your fucking foot. Junior. Sisfy 1. There we are. Let's change the colour of people's names. Actually, I'll put the heart rate monitor on as well. Camera's in the right place for the player career. Mike. Well, never mind. Pudding. That was the video. Just for you, Jamie. Hey. Cha-ting. Oh, helps if I open the software, doesn't it? Otherwise, it's not going to fucking show on the stream. Well, says you fucking on bed. Is that it's working. 69. Whee! Make your own jokes, please. 84. Oh. Thanks for follow, RJ. Welcome to the channel, mate. Right. Off we pop. Welcome to the rather accelerated season finale of this third season of the player career here at Burnley as we start today. But we might not well be at Burnley by the next time you see us. There will be the vote link in the chat, but don't go and vote yet. Make sure you watch the full video because we'll show you all of the ins and outs of the squads that are available for us to potentially move to so you can make an informed decision. As ever, you will be able to vote for as many of the clubs as you wish when the time comes. But for now, we have a couple of games left at Burnley to try and hopefully seal them some sort of European football for next season. There are still some games in hand to be played with other clubs, and we do actually have a week until the next game against Manchester United, so we will advance there now. Of course, on the back of our 3-month injury with our broken toe, unfortunately, we are on the bench at present for our squad scenario here, which isn't great. I can actually use those skill points. They are available to me. We ran out of skill points in the last episode. Or the episode before that, I think, actually. So now, whenever we get skill points, I'm able to add them on. But we will wait until perhaps after the Brighton game to do so. But we can make ourselves slightly better before the end of the season. I will train just to see if I can get myself a little bit more time on the pitch. Obviously, at present, when you're right at the bottom of the sub-manager favour, you really tend to only get less than 10 minutes on the pitch, really. But if we could be just a little bit higher, we could maybe give ourselves 15 minutes. The manager might even be generous enough to give us 20 minutes. But everyone else should have played their 36th match day now, and they have. So we're on 57. Man United are on 57. Newcastle are on 60. And West Ham 61. All of them catchable. Goal difference very much not in our favour for West Ham. We could, in theory, catch Liverpool, but let's be honest, our goal difference isn't going to have a 25-goal swing, is it? Sorry, Spurs, not Liverpool, but it's not going to have a 25-goal swing. Liverpool are in third. City top of the table and have won the Championship at this stage. With regards to the bottom of the table, just to give you a picture, Norwich have 15 points, so they're going straight back down again. Bournemouth have 31. Brighton have 33. Leeds on 35. So 2 of those 3 will get relegated along with Norwich, but which we don't yet know. So how long am I going to get on the pitch for Manchester United? Coming on at right mid, Burkhardt's missed a penalty. It's 1-1 here. I've got 8 minutes. 8 minutes to try and get a win to push Burnley into a better potential European position. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the next season. Where we'll be decided in due course. But like I say, don't vote yet. Wait until you've seen all of the scenarios and all the contracts that are available to us, and then make your decision. Right, Man United first. This is a biggie. Manchester United at home. Sub, right mid. 8 fucking minutes. Oh, good. Now, I only wear the shirt of the team I'm managing in manager career, stranger. Coming on for Drea, who want 1 interception and to regain possession twice. I don't really know if I'm going to be able to do either of those, but we have an offensive corner here at the beginning of our time on the pitch, although Mazraoui's done well to win the header, and Isi will look to bring it clear with Bruno. I'm playing at right mid for this one rather than in my more usual cam spot. I have been okay at right mid, though, traditionally in this save. Not as influential as I have been in other positions, but not terrible. And we'll try and put together a decent personal performance here as well, although Sigankov has cut that out rather nicely. So I was trying to get it through the gap. Put some pressure on the Man United back line and see if we can't force the issue to get ourselves the ball back again. In fact, I could show you with the spreadsheet how many games I've had at right mid. You can see here my positional list, all the games I've played. This will be my 14th game at right mid. And I averaged... Actually, I thought I'd been a bit better at right mid. Turns out right mid is my weakest position. Who knew? I genuinely thought I'd been quite decent at right mid, but apparently I haven't. And with regards to goal contributions, to be fair, yeah, look, 2 goals, 2 assists from right mid. So 4 contributions in 14 games genuinely isn't that bad, I don't think. But evidently, I would be better if I were at cam or even right centre mid. Although that was Inter Miami when we were pushing forward a lot and effectively playing as a cam. At left centre mid, not anywhere near as involved, shall we say. So I'll try, but it is Man United, and I do only have 6 minutes left, so I can't guarantee much. Bruno, forward to Xerxes, spins well tackled. Oh, hello, that's a big switch. How's your touch, lad? How's your touch? Sengo, Sambo. Spin the man. Not spin the man. Hannibal. Coming back this way? Yes, sir. Forward looking for Burkhart. Under control well. Spins brilliantly. Jonathan Burkhart from range! Oh my goodness. Bayindir is the man in goal. And, well, he's not lacking for confidence, is he, Mr. Burkhart? He might have missed a penalty earlier in the game. But he fancies himself. That could have been a fantastic ping. In the end, it's not. Sambo is going to have it. And Masengo, well, was going to bring it clear, but he's found himself tackled. And now Rashford finds Xerxes, and Xerxes, thankfully, does not score. Otherwise, that would have been death to any European hopes for Burnley for next season. As it stands, there still may be the chance, although we probably need a win from this game. Tolkien has won that back off me annoyingly, and unfortunately, Man United have the ball back again. Not having a great time on the pitch so far. I have won the ball back a couple of times already. Xerxes hits the bloody woodwork, and it was very nearly 2-1 Man United. Luckily for us, it's not, but that was nearly, again, the death of any sort of European football for Burnley for next season. Telling me to transition to position, which, to be fair, I am well out of position as a right mid, but I just want to be involved. I want to try and force the ball forward and get us the chance. Ow! To win the game! But it's not going to happen, is it? I tried. I failed miserably. I can't catch Marcus Rashford here either. Thought I'd gotten a toe in there. I didn't. I'm on a 5.9. That's not gone well at all. We're certainly not going to be returning to the Burnley starting lineup anytime soon. Even if we stay here for next season, which is unlikely, I would imagine, given the nature of the clubs that are in for me. But still a possibility, of course. It will be on the vote. I imagine you guys will be voting for me to go elsewhere. But at the minute, I'm not deserving of a starting spot based on the performance in this brief cameo. We are going to get ourselves, at least I hope anyway, we should do now that we've intercepted that. We are going to get ourselves a draw from this, a point, which might keep European dreams alive, but we are definitely going to have to rely on results elsewhere. Raw data. Draw 1-1. 9 minutes. Good. And a 5.7. I nearly gave myself a yes for man of the match there. Don't think that's happening, Chess. I hope so, Marcus. -5 to my manager favour. I got one of the objectives, which was regain possession twice. I did that 3 times, but none of those regaining of possessions were interceptions. They were just tackles, unfortunately. A full week between now and the Brighton game. Saying low match performance, but I'll commit to improving. Obviously, I am going to have to be better. Got a message from my agent as well. It's mainly because I was shit, unfortunately. The summer break objective or task will be available to me before the next game. We've got 1 day before that's available. Heading towards the game against Brighton. Now, we should see the league table before we head into this final day, so we can see if anyone's actually been relegated or not. And if we do or do not, stand a chance of reaching those European spots now. I'll quickly do the summer break. Visit a club community project is what we shall do. If we are to leave Burnley, at least we can do something for the community in the meantime. Right, standings. We're 8th. Can we get any higher than 8th? Potentially. We're 2 points behind Newcastle. We could very much
very much still finish in 6th with Burnley, with a chance of European football for the club. At the bottom end of the table, wow, Brighton and Bournemouth are now relegated. Brighton already down as we now travel to the Amex to play them on the final day. Nothing for them to play for, everything for us to play for, and we're winning as I come off the bench. 2-1 up, thanks to Hannibal and Jonathan Burkhardt. Okay, well, we're already in a winning position. We do need to rely on other results. Man United and Newcastle could hopefully both lose or draw at best. Hopefully lose. But coming on at right mid again, and I am going to have to be better at right mid this time. Away. Sub. Right mid. Off the bench again for Benson this time. Drea occasionally gets the start at right mid, but Benson is the go-to. 10% dribble success rate, comfortably doable. 10% cross success rate, doable if we get the ball in the wide position, but we'll look to boost that. I don't know as a corner actually counts as a cross success rate, but I'm on the corner. And Morato reached it. Did it count as a cross? I don't think they do. It hasn't, unfortunately. Actually, one thing I do need to do is say thank you to you guys on the board behind me for your support in the comment section of the last couple of episodes. Junior Sue, Sisfi and Jordan Curley. Thank you very much, lads, for your continued support on stream and in the videos. In the comment section, do keep those comments coming. Let me know, in fact, in the comment section, once you've done it, where you're voting. Obviously, don't vote yet, as we say. There's plenty to be decided upon between now and that opportunity when it comes. Trying to squeeze a shot away, but unfortunately it's blocked well by the defender. Nice tackle though, we've won it back. He's going to find me. Masengo going to try and go one way, spin the other, and then play Burkhardt in, and that hasn't worked at all. Continually not being that good at right mid apparently, but I will try and get better. Masengo to Burkhardt. I'll drift wide here, and I might have the opportunity to get across in an accurate. He's come short, actually, Burkhardt. That's kind of annoying. I'll go back here. Make sure we keep the play alive. Cullen. Masengo could look for me. And over the top could be Jonathan Burkhardt. Oh, he stretched, but he couldn't quite get to the loose ball. I think he was onside. And if his legs were a couple of inches longer, he might have gotten us an assist and guaranteed the victory. Burkhardt's gone and won that back. We might yet guarantee the victory. Here's Tresor. We won't, because he's offside. It did look like he slipped, didn't it? O'Reilly into Moran. He's missed the ball. Nice try by Masengo to try and get the ball back for Burnley Football Club. Here's O'Reilly spinning well. And Baleba. Hannibal's won it back. Get Burkhardt on the move. Play him in. I'll run off him. There's two of us over here now. Hannibal going to come back my way. Just not quite got the close control to get that under control and then spin away. Do need to make improvements to my guys' ball control and dribbling if we're to be able to be that precise with the way that we play the ball around. That's not quite going to reach Jonathan Burkhardt here. Kevin Danso did pick up a knock for them earlier in the game when we came on, but he's clearly shaking that off. Well, we've been very positive thinking, getting the ball forward, having chances nearly created, but not actually having that final opportunity. There is an offside in there as well. Looks like we're going to get the victory, and Burnley are going to do everything we can do here to get a European spot, but still relying on those other results in other games. Brighton already relegated and looking like they're going to lose on the final day. It's not a happy time to be a Brighton fan at this particular moment in time. Their fantastic form in the Premier League in real life over the past few years has unfortunately deserted them this season. Look for Burkhardt, couldn't quite get it to him and then couldn't turn away from Danso. Just that little bit of quality missing at the moment, but that's probably due to a lack of confidence, a lack of form, and in general, still recovering from a broken toe. Here's Lopez into Solly March. They could yet equalise. They won't. Shot blocked. They will get the corner though. They could do it. The crowd are roaring, but there's not anything on the line for them, so game hasn't really taken that into account, and they don't score. Shot straight at Junior. Well, Burnley 2, Brighton 1 is the final result. I certainly could have had more of an impact than I did. It was more influential in this one than it was the Man United one, but again, needs a little bit of work if I'm to find my way back into the Burnley starting lineup for next season, if we stay. And of course, the if is going to be decided upon by you guys now. We'll have a full season roundup, and then we'll have the opportunity to see where we might be moving. What was it, 9 minutes again? Win, 2, 1, 2. No goal, no assist. It was a 6, wasn't it?
Oh, Ches, you're really good.
Delete all of these now. D-Bags, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Minus 15 with a manager favour this time, even though I played slightly better, got a better match result. Oh, sorry, match rating. Not enough. Right, what were the other results? Were they enough? Player of the season? Surely not. Surely, well, I guess Burnley player of the season. It's not going to be the Premier League's player of the season, is it? It's also not me. Niklas Füllkrug. I don't know if I've ever seen a player of the season award that's been given to someone that isn't the user. Maybe because I've tended to always win the player of the season award. I don't know. Congratulations, Niklas Füllkrug. He's won player of the season in the Premier League this year. GG, sir. Who does he play for at the minute? Is it still West Ham? Yeah, 18 goals for Niklas Füllkrug, 20 for Foden and Haaland. We'll give you a full season roundup in a minute. Question is, where did Burnley finish? At this moment in time, I don't actually know. Diversity campaign, 11 days. Okay. Oh, we finished fucking 8th. Oh well. Yeah, no, I'm gonna save. Don't worry. Already on it. So a full season roundup then for this particular save at the moment. And then we'll have a look at our own journey after that. Unfortunately, despite winning, being level on points with Man United and Newcastle, it is 8th only for Burnley. No European football, despite levelling on 61 points. Newcastle drew on the final day. And sadly, Burnley were not able to overcome them. Newcastle... Who did they play? Where are you? Newcastle. Why can't I... I'm dying. No, Newcastle 2, Chelsea 2. There you go. And Man United's game was a 1-0 win against Manchester City. So that's huge for them. That got them the 6th spot ahead of Newcastle there, that victory. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to City for winning the league. And we know what the relegation picture looked like because, well, it was already done and dusted before we played that final round of the season against Brighton. In the FA Cup, Liverpool beat City by 2-0. In the Carabao Cup, Newcastle beat Man United by 2-1. That was pre-season. That's not a problem. In the Champions League, wow. No, that's UEFA Super Cup. Lazio 2, Real Madrid 3. In the Champions League, Real Madrid won it again. Bloody hell. Real Madrid won. Manchester City 0. In the Europa League, it's Monaco 2, Chelsea 1. Chelsea with the opportunity to get Champions League football despite finishing 10th in the Premier League last season. And, well, they ballsed it up because they lost to Monaco. In the Conference League, it's Roma again against Panathinaikos. And in this is the World Cup one, isn't it? In 2026. So far, it's going well for Spain. England top of their group as well, with New Zealand, the USA and Northern Ireland in there as well. Of course, no African sides in FC25, unfortunately. So it's a bit of a shit World Cup, to be completely honest. But regardless, GG's. With regards to player stats for the Premier League this season, Phil Foden got the golden boot ahead of Erling Haaland, or they'll share it really. 20 goals played in 38 games apiece. They each played every single fixture for Manchester City. Fulkrug player of the season came third. Our top goal scorer was Eddie Nketiah with 14. I was there with 11. I actually wonder whether I scored more than 11 this season because of some of the games that got delayed. Or some of the games. The Plymouth was last season, wasn't it? I got 13 goals this year, as you can see there. 13 goals and 9 assists. Bringing my Burnley total to 31 goals and 20 assists in 85 games. My Premier League tally so far is 11 goals and 9 assists. So, yeah, it is correct there in-game that we got 11 goals and 9. 20 contributions in 28 games. It's not bad, you know. It's really not bad at all. With regards to the creativity, it's because one of the assists came from me winning a penalty, which the game wouldn't have given me, but obviously we do give ourselves that because it would happen in real life. Manor Solomon wins the Silver Boot for being the most creative player. We kind of dubbed that the Silver Boot. And then clean sheet-wise was Svila with 13. Congratulations to him. I actually didn't pick up many cards this season, thankfully, so I'm not bad there. With regards to the other leagues, and this might well be important for some of the other clubs that are in for us, of course. In the Championship, Nottingham Forest promoted back to the Premier League with 100 points. Southampton will join them too. Then one of Luton, Sheffield United, Bristol City or Swansea will be up to the Premier League via the playoffs. Bolton, Derby and Bristol Rovers relegated back down to League One. In League One, Middlesbrough and Watford, surprise 2 relegated to the League One last season, but down they went and back up they come rather emphatically with 103 and 101 points. Huddersfield, Oxford, Charlton and Peterborough in the playoffs to potentially go up to the Championship. Cambridge relegated. Shit. 23rd for Cambridge, 24th for Notts County, 22nd for Shrewsbury and Stockport go down as well. Oof. Northampton, Walsall and Exeter promoted from League 2 up to League 1. Fleetwood, Gillingham, Bradford and Wimbledon will battle it out for a playoff spot. And were it in the game, Salford and Bromley would have been relegated down to the National League. In League, it's Monaco from PSG. So congratulations to the Monegasques. They won the Europa League and they won Ligue 1, which is a fantastic showing for them. Lens in 3rd there, actually. Nice only 6th. Marseille only 7th. Really poor from some of the big sides in France there. In the Bundesliga, it's Bayern from Borussia, from Leverkusen, from Leipzig. Then Stuttgart and Frankfurt. Any big sides further down there that you would have expected it to be slightly high? Not really. Nope, not really. Everything kind of as you might have expected it in Germany. The bigger 3 in the top 3. In Serie A, it was Inter, but actually, what's the Italian Women's League isn't in there. So yeah, Serie A, any leave? Inter from Juventus, from Lazio, from Napoli, Roma 5th, and Atalanta 6th. AC Milan 7th only. That is poor from them. In the Eredivisie, it's PSV from Ajax, from Feyenoord. In Portugal, it's Braga from Benfica. Braga win the league in Portugal by a point ahead of Benfica. Congratulations to Braga. In Scotland, Celtic from Rangers, quite a gap there. And in La Liga, Real Madrid from Barcelona, from Sevilla, from Athletic Club de Bilbao, and Atletico Madrid are Europa League only. Something to bear in mind when we have a look at the voting in the not too distant future. So that's how the season ends for us and for everyone else. In fact, let me show you my and the club's stats through here. So for Burnley, 11 goals, 8 assists, 9 assists technically, 7.49 average rating in the Premier League, an 8.83 in the Carabao Cup with 2 goals in 3 appearances, and an 8.1 in the FA Cup despite not getting a goal or an assist. So top goal scorer for the club, Eddie Nketiah, by 1 ahead of me, and I was the most creative player for the club with 8. Good I mean, overall, despite the injury, it's a good season. I do have the opportunity actually to use these 3 skill points, and I did say I wanted to try and improve my dribbling and ball control. Ball control of 77 is where I'm being let down at the minute. Yes, my dribbling is very good, but the ball control is what's killing me right now, and it's the ball control that I need. And I'm not going to get any without putting skill moves on first, and I don't have enough to put the ball control on once we get there. So I'll go for the 4-star skills so that I can then move to ball control. That's really a big point of my improvement that needs to be done. 77 is not a good enough stat there for me, really, I don't think. So, now then. First things first, actually, I need to go into the pass and go save and ensure that we get those. Like, I'm going to artificially do the pass and goes so that we guarantee the contract from another club, because it doesn't register them properly when you play as just the player rather than the team. So I'll go and do that, and then we can show you the vote. BRB. All right, load player. Pass and go. I need to have a look at this. So it's the pass and goes for the Benfica contract. Not going to get a Leverkusen bid. Not going to get Brighton. Not going to get Aston Villa. We will get Atleti. We will get Punjab. So it's going to be Atleti, Benfica, or stay at Brighton then. Stay at Burnley then, isn't it? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the passing to do the pass and goes. It's like you play as the whole team, and it's LB and A, right? You got a Chinese club, did you? So what we'll do, I need 101 of them for Christ's sake. Let's customize game settings. Just to make it a little bit longer. Ensure that we can get the passing goes. It's going to be a bit boring for us to do, but we need it. We need the time to be able to get it done. Right. I don't know whether I need to get the ball back again. Do you need to successfully recover the ball for it to count as a pass and go? Or do you need to just do it? I guess you need to successfully recover the ball, right? Oh, I didn't actually do a pass and go there. What a jizz. Just need to casually do this 100 fucking times. Oh, that's a chip one, Ches. Well done. Ah, piss. At least we also... Like, the result doesn't actually matter overall. Because Burnley didn't get European football, so it's not like... If people might potentially want me to play in Europe for Burnley had we qualified, I'd need to not only do the pass and goes, but also replicate the right result so that Burnley got the European football, which is would be practically fucking impossible to replicate. We'd have to do all this. It would lead to me potentially having to do the 100 pass and goes like multiple times, which would just be painful. Should probably change it to bloody amateur as well, shouldn't I, really? Right, we'll see if they counted. If they did, I'm going to need more time to do it in the next one. Brilliant. They didn't count. How the fuck did your pass and go then? How'd you do the pass and goes? How'd you do it, chat? I need your help. Otherwise, the option is stay at Burnley or go to Atletico Madrid. It's just the option is entirely out of my hands. It will be only Atletico Madrid that I can go to. Or Atletico Madrid or fucking Punjab, but I'm obviously not going to go to Punjab FC. I was originally told that it was the being in control of the whole team was how you did the pass and goes. It seems that was incorrect. Fuck it. That's literally just what I did, unfortunately, Jamie. Play control of the team, you have to have a teammate pass it to your guy. Oh, a teammate pass it to your guy? It's not you doing the pass and go. It's you returning the ball back to your teammate. Okay. So that is the way to do it. It's just that I did it wrong. I was doing the passing and I was doing the original passing, and that's... Oh, fuck's sake. No, it's auto-saved over that fucking... Oh, fuck you, game. Why is it like this? Why does it auto-save over your fucking... main slot? That's stupid. Good. Now I might not even be able to replicate it at all because I'm going to be in the fucking reserves. I swear to God, if I don't get back in the starting lineup for this, I'm going to be so fucking pissed. Good. A 101, Mike. I need to do 101. is going to be difficult in the time allotted. So I need to be the one doing the return pass, not the one doing the initial pass and receiving the ball back. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh yeah, I was going to put it on amateur, wasn't I? Just make sure I'm not. You've done your back in? Oh, yikes. How have you managed that, ads? Good idea, Jamie. Apparently from getting up from washing your hair, I don't even... Oh, good. Oh yeah, shit, hang on. I need to train. I'm in the fucking team. No. No, on beginner you don't get pressed. So we'll change it to beginner. Hey, hello Andy. Yeah, tell me about it, mate. Fucking hell. Chat. Now is your opportunity to praise Andy for a phenomenal job with the new spreadsheet. I nearly did it on Ultimate then. The new spreadsheet is on the way. I just showed it on stream earlier, actually, Andy, that we'd fixed. I say we. You'd fixed. I've had fuck all. I've had fuck all to do with this. You were able to fix the stats dashboard. So all we need to do now is do a couple dummy seasons to test everything else. To Andy, I'm sorry that Ches will fuck up all your work in the future. Can confirm, 100% correct. Right, so it needs to be that, and I need to be the one to do the returning of the ball. Where's my guy going? What the fuck? Oh yeah, it's because he's down as a half winger. Oh, I've got to do this 101 times. Oh, I didn't count. Oh, he's fucking offside. Give me. Come on, my guy. Thank you. Fuck! People keep getting in the way. If I'm 99, if I've got 99, I'm just fucking sacking it off. Oh, it's not gone well, is it? I tried to force that. Hold on. There we go. Fucking missed it. Back. Keep fucking this up. Oh, fuck. What's the bet in the fact that it fucking auto-saved over the Man United game is going to be the reason that I can't fucking do it? Fuck you, Jonathan. God, why can I not tackle someone on beginner? Good, he went after his own ball. Get on side, knobhead. Fuck! I definitely didn't do 100 then. I'm curious to see how close I was. So we have an idea of whether it's actually doable now. Which I bet it fucking isn't. Oh, 81. Okay, it is doable. Well, no, it's done. It's done. I'm definitely getting a contract from Benfica there, aren't I? Definitely getting a contract from Benfica. Definitely getting a contract from Atleti. Okay, good. Oh, thank Christ. And you're right, at least I know how to do it now. Fucking stupid game. You can't do it when you play as just a player because your teammate doesn't do the pass and go to you. So you can't then return it to them. Piss. So I can get an offer from Benfica. And I can go to Punjab. Oh, fucking Atleti. Oh shit. I'll tell you what we also don't know now. That will have autosaved though, won't it? We also don't know if European situations have changed. Bahams, thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel, pal. Because the European situation might have changed at either club. Atleti might not have finished 5th. It would have autosaved, won't it? I'm not going to have to do it again. Please tell me you autosaved. The one time I actually wanted to have autosaved. Yeah, it did. Who got player of the season this time? That was Falkirk again. GG's. Now, piss. Oh yeah, no, I need to do that, don't I? What did I put it into? Dribbling. Right, Burnley still finished 8th. Other leagues. No worries, Andy. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Appreciate it, dude. Love to you and the fam. Enjoy your lunch. We try our best to enjoy the shithousery. Right, so Portugal. Oh, still Braga from Benfica. Okay, so it looks like it hasn't changed then. Celtic were like 82 to 84 to 72. There you go. Yeah, but Atleti 5th. Okay, so it hasn't changed. Well, that's good at least. Okay, well, let's save over this then. Actually, no, I'll wait for the pass to go and I'll use that. I'll rename it and use it as one of the potential vote options. Right. I'm just going to have a quick toilet break and then we will record the vote. Get Sophie for up. And Brain. Straw poll. What I also need to do is actually upload that fucking video that we made earlier. Wouldn't be the first time that I've edited a video on stream for the day and then forgotten to fucking upload it after it finished rendering. But let's not have it be a thing that happens again, shall we? So that's going to go live in an hour and a half's time. And then this player career mode vote that we're in the midst of recording is tomorrow's player career mode video. So the next player career mode video will be on Monday because I'm not going to be able to get a thumbnail made in time for Friday. I wouldn't have thought anyway. And then, but we should have. Yeah, we do indeed have Spa to be able to download from Chris, so we can put an F1 video live on the second channel on Friday instead, and then the player career will return on Thursday. Bjorn, thank you for the follow, mate. Right, I'm just gonna have a quick toilet break chat, and then we'll be back and record that vote. BRB. Did the cat come in? I can't see if the cat came in or not. I thought I might as well just make lunch whilst I'm on that toilet break rather than go off and make lunch again in half an hour's time. TG, thank you very much for the 18th month subscribe, mate. It's very good of you, pal. Thank you, mate. Ah. Chelsea be fucking... I reloaded for some reason, didn't I? What was that? What was that for? Oh yeah, to check the thingy, and it was fine. Yeah, they just threw a fucking sandwich over the floor. Yeah, all good, thank you, Alex. How are you, mate? Thank you for joining us so late at night. On the other side of the fucking planet. Let's finish uploading now, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to...
Shut up, Chez. What we're doing? Here we go. That one. Right, that's uploaded. They're all loaded. Stop the music. Off we go. Jesus, 104 grand a week. Fucking hell. Option 1 on the vote then is to stay at Burnley. It's obviously not, I imagine, the ideal thing, not the thing that I'm expecting you guys to vote for, but by all means, if you would like me to stay at Burnley, the offer is there. They've offered me £104,720 a week, which is a lot of money, on a 2-year deal to extend my offer, or my contract here at the club. We, of course, signed a 2-year deal when we first signed, and, well, we've been here 2 years, got promotion, haven't gotten European football, but have now managed to establish ourselves as a Premier League club and as a Premier League player. And if you would like me to stay in the Premier League, then Burnley is the only opportunity for that to happen. So a 3rd season at Burnley is an option. Of course, you know what the squad looks like. We anticipate that the manager will sign and improve the squad and hopefully not sell some of our better players as well throughout the course of the upcoming new season. But I will give you a quick look at the squad just to refresh your memory as it stands. So, of course, I am the starting Cam at 82 rated. I'm the highest player at the club. Junior and Burkhart have grown to 80 rated. So Junior will start in goal ahead of Svilar next season, you would imagine. Morato's still 79. Eddie Nketiah still 79. Drea's still 78. Esteve and Tresor still where they were. A little bit of growth. It's obviously not a great squad. It's a squad that has been growing, but it's still not a squad that's sensational. But there is, of course, Premier League football available. And if you feel like we have unfinished business at Burnley based on my injury last season, then by all means, vote for me to stay. You do have, however, 2 more options available to you. The first being... I'm not going to do Punjab for a year again. It was a funny thing to do last year once. I'm not doing it again. Fuck that. The vote is rigged, it's unfair. Dara, thank you for the follow, mate. And Mikhail, thank you for the follow as well, my dude. MUFC, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Right, create poll. Portuguese League, Portugal. I don't know whether I'm first choice. But UCL football. And we don't know the formation yet. And then the one is Atletico Madrid. La Liga. I don't know if I'll be first choice or not. Presume not. Champions League. No, Europa League for then, wasn't it? Europa League. And then we don't know the formation yet. Right, so let's select Benfica then here. The second option being Benfica of Portugal. We're able to get 81 successful pass and goes with kind of artificially boosting that. You physically can't do successful pass and goes when playing as just the player the way that we do. The way that you do that and get those successful pass and goes is you have to play as the team and then using a teammate, pass the ball to your guy by pressing LB and A or L1 and X on PlayStation, and then return the ball with your guy to the person that did the pass and go to you. That's how you get the successful pass and goes. Obviously, it's impossible to do that playing as just your guy because you need the AI-controlled guy to have passed the ball to you as a pass and go, which they don't do. So I needed to artificially do that. But because we were able to get the passing rate and the appearances, I was happy to artificially do that one because it's physically impossible and we would have done it throughout the course of our season at Burnley. So Benfica are the next option. Now, of course, we saw earlier on that they finished second in the Portuguese league. Braga were successful in winning that title, but they were still in the Champions League. A 2-year deal at Benfica as well, £45,000 a week. Obviously, the finances aren't necessarily part of the decision, really, because I can't do anything with them. But if they're part of the decision for you, then that's less than half what Burnley would be offering to stay in the Premier League. Now then, what does their squad look like? Sandwich. I wouldn't be surprised, mate, if they sold Antonio Silva. Young Rubinho, thank you for the subscription on YouTube. Effectively, Yosito, to not grow so quickly, we don't put the points on that regularly. Once a month. We put points on once a month and only put a maximum of 8 on depending on our performances. Basically, using... this scale we use an average match rating from our performances to decide how many points we put on, or if we're underperforming, take off. And as such, we adjust our guy accordingly. And then I also put one on for every goal or assist I get during that period, up to a maximum of 8 for the month. So if I get an average rating of 8.6 plus, and I've got 4, but say, for example, during that month I get 5 goals and 2 assists, I will only put a maximum of 8 skill points on rather than the 4 plus the 5 goals and the 2 assists, etc. So we put at most 8 skill points on per month. Right, let's have a look at Benfica's squad then. Weird. It sucks that for your contract renewal, all you need to do is play in the start, get a certain amount of matches in the starting 11. Like, I obviously for this first season, I get it because we signed a 2-year deal. But if you're ever to go out on loan, it's practically impossible to go out on loan because unless you artificially keep yourself on the subs bench, because you're always going to be in the starting lineup for almost every game. Obviously, we'll need to choose a new target team as well for the upcoming season. Right, so FIFA, what formation do Benfica play with? Let's have a look. Benfica play with a 4-3-3 with 1 CDM. Let me adjust that on the vote then. Benfica 4-3-3, 2 CM, 1 CDM. And then let's find out whether we are or are not first choice in midfield. I imagine we will be. To be realistic, you don't put any of them on for goals or assists in your saves. You're not, Alex. In your second season, you're only 7-1 rate because of it. You've enjoyed it. Second season, you got to move to Everton, got injured, you got sent out on loan. Somehow you got sent to Man United, lol. We want to have a look at Squad Hub. Right. So the squad at Benfica, they play a 4-3-3 with 1 CDM and 2 centre mids, very similar to how we were utilised at Inter Miami in our first season. There are some higher rated players than me at the club. There's Kirkçu, an 85 rated Turkish centre mid. I'm sure you're, of course, very familiar with him. Then there's Barbosa, who's a 19-year-old, presumably Antonio Silva regen. Antonio Silva has now been sold by the club, but a pre-gen Andre Barbosa was created before he left. 84 rated. 83 rated Trubin in goal, although it looks like he's joining, weirdly, Atletico Madrid when the transfer window opens. We haven't yet advanced the 1 day to see players leave, so we're going to lose Trubin. Florentino is the go-to CDM at 83. Bar and Pavlidis are the go-to right-back and striker. So Pavlidis would be the man that starts up top through the middle every week. I am then the next highest-rated centre-mid. So it would be me, Kirkçu and Florentino as the 3 central midfield players. Goalkeeper, though, would presumably, unless the manager brings in someone else, would then be Samuel Suarez, who is only 73 rated. At left back, it would be Alvaro Carreras, the former Man United guy. At centre back, there aren't many options at all, actually. It's obviously the Antonio Silva pre-gen at 84, and then a 32-year-old, 75 rated Samuel Umtiti, or a 38-year-old, retiring at the end of the season, Nicolas Otamendi, which obviously isn't good. Adrian Barami is the other centre-back at the club, 24-year-old Albanian, 70 rated. So centre-back, not great. Although, again, you'd hope that the manager would sign someone in the summer window. Bar is the go-to right-back. Then it'd be Florentino and myself and Kirk too. There is Aursnes at the club as well. So he's a decent backup, as well as Leandro Barrera Martins. So he too is decent. So there's some good squad depth in the central midfield areas. With regards to wide roles, there's Joao Mario, Jan-Niklas Bester and Karim Aktogolu as left mids. Whether they have left wings or right wings, though I haven't checked it. There's also a couple of other cams, Rollheiser and Rego. Right mid-wise, there's Angel Di Maria still here at the club and Gouveia as well. Bresciani's out on loan currently at Espanyol. Winger-wise, then there's Andreas Sheldrup at left wing as well as Enrique Pereira. So Andreas Sheldrup will start on the left-hand side of midfield. And it would be Angel Maria then at 78 rated or Gouveia, one of the two, because they're both 78 rated, that would start on the right-hand side at right wing. Unless maybe Rollheiser, because he's got right mid down as one of his positions. I'm not sure. Presumably Di Maria or Gouveia, though. And Sheldrup will start on the left. And yet, it's Pavlidis up top at striker, although there is Artur Cabral here at the club as well. And then there's Enrique Rao, who's not very good. So, a 4-3-3 with some good players, although we're about to lose Trubin to Atletico. So that would need replacing, otherwise a poor goalkeeper at Benfica. But Champions League football at Benfica, of course, after they finished second in the Portuguese league last season. That's option 2 of 3. I'm not sure how much they paid for me. Does it say anywhere? It doesn't. We know that I'm on £45,000 a week. I don't know as there isn't a transfer history thing I can see anywhere. Is there? Oh, does it say anywhere else in the news what they paid for me? No, just £45,000 a week deal, but no actual news of a fee at all, unfortunately. Would be lovely to have that sort of information, but alas, it is what it is. Right, that's one option, or two options technically. We're staying at Burnley. Your third option and final option, an alternative transfer option, is... You already know it's Atletico. So that would be first choice at Benfica. Atletico Madrid play a 4-4-2. So Atleti 4-4-2. Oh no, 4-4-2. 2 centre mids. And then it's just a case of finding out whether I'm first or second choice at Athletic. I'm not sure, actually, Mike. Yeah, Leverkusen just wasn't able to get done because of the injury, unfortunately. We could always add Leverkusen as a target club, though. As a Your Path club. Potentially. They just finished third in the Bundesliga. Atletico Madrid. That third option is Atletico Madrid. £84,000 a week is what they've offered me when we asked for 89,252, but obviously we got everything that we needed for Atleti organically. Didn't have to artificially do something that couldn't be done for this one. So Atletico Madrid is the option. 2-year deal there as well. £84,000 a week. Obviously bigger club, better finances, and the opportunity to play in a wonderful stadium. Although saying that, the Stadium of Light, Estadio de Luz in Benfica, is a very, very good ground as well. But the Wanda Metropolitano is pretty special in Spain. £84,000 a week at Atletico Madrid. Now, these guys play a 4-4-2. Just a straight flat 4-4-2 with two centre mids. And we know that they are in the Europa League next season. So they finished 5th in La Liga. Obviously would want to bounce back from that 5th spot to get Champions League football next year. If not, of course, challenge for the title in Spain. Title that was, I think, won by Real Madrid, if I recall correctly from what we did slightly earlier on. So Atleti, I'm anticipating, are going to have the strongest squad of the three options that are available to you. European-wise, it's actually a bit of an intermediary step. Benfica have the Champions League, but we haven't played in the Europa League or the Europa Conference League yet. So there is the potential to play in the Europa League first before getting to the Europa Conference League by playing at Atleti, if that is where you would like me to go. So presumably my renewal is just being the starting lineup, as it always is. Benfica is still currently the path club here, because obviously the other option is to move to Benfica. If we don't move to Benfica and you vote for Atleti, then we will look for an alternative path club, or we'll keep Benfica there if you would like me to keep Benfica there. That is going to be entirely up to you guys in the comments section. If you vote for me to move to Atleti or stay at Burnley, we'll either keep Benfica as our path club or change the path club. Our squad here at Atleti in a 4-4-2 sees Jan Oblak still in goal at 88 rated. Julian Alvarez at 87 rated up top. Lenormand at centre-back. It'll be Ousmane Dembele on the right. Maybe. It is just a maybe, because obviously it's a right mid and a left mid. So if they have right mids and left mids, then they're going to get the preference. Right back would be Molina. Then Christian Pulisic might well be the guy that starts at right mid, because he's got right mid as his positions, whereas Dembele doesn't. Up top, Domingo Reyes, 5'5", Argentinian striker. That will be a Julian Alvarez pre-gen. They do happen way too early in career mode this year, but a potential to be special. Argentinian striker that has striker and cam. So it looks like he would start up top alongside Julian Alvarez, actually. Conor Gallagher would be the go-to starter at centre mid. Ezri Konsa at centre back. Lino on the left for sure. And they've got Bakayoko here as well. Yeremy Pino might be on the left because they're both 82 rated. Alexander Sørloth will be a go-to alternative striker, probably the one that comes off the bench. Then it's me, probably, for the other centre-mid spot. So I'd start alongside Conor Gallagher, I would imagine. So with regards the whole squad, Jan Oblak at 88 rated. Moldovan is the go-to backup. Then at left-back would be Jorel Hato, definitively, because he's the only left-back at the club. Centre-back would be Ezri Konsa and Robin Lenormand, because they're the two centre-backs that are any good, and there's only 3 at the club, and there's only 1 right-back. Seems to be something that we butt our heads against a lot of times in player career over the years, is that teams just don't have many defenders. So Hato, Konsa, Lenormand, Molina would be the back line. The centre-mids, presumably, would be myself and Conor Gallagher, although alternatively there is Abansky, Tom Alamar, Saul still, as well as Artur Vermeeren and Javi Serrano. On the left, we imagine, will be Lino or Pino. And then alternative backups being David Maya or Claudio Echeverri, who's a player I'm absolutely not familiar with at all, but looks like he might be half decent, actually. He's a bit bloody quick, is what he is. Then on the right-hand side, as we say, we anticipate it being probably Bakayoko, or no, probably Pulisic, or Dembele. I imagine Pulisic, though, because there's no definitive out-and-out right mid at the club. Then Bakayoko is a third option. And up top, it would be Reyes and Alvarez, with Sørloth as the backup, and also Simeone and Carlos Martin. So I would be starting in a 4-4-2 at Atleti at centre mid alongside Conor Gallagher. So I will put myself down as first choice for Atletico Madrid, as well as being first choice at Benfica, and obviously we're first choice at Burnley. So the poll is created. They are the three options for you: to stay at Burnley for a third season, for season 4 in this save; to move to Benfica in Portugal to play in the Champions League in a 4-3-3 and be first choice in the 11; or to move to Spain to Atletico Madrid to play in the Europa League and be first choice centre mid in a 4-4-2. They are your options. You can vote for as many as you wish. So if you want to vote for all three, then by all means vote for all three. If you want to vote for 2 of the 3 or just the one, then by all means vote for whichever ones you wish. But that is the link that will be in the description down below. That's the scenario at all 3 clubs. I will offer it to the live chat that are watching right now, and they'll have the opportunity to vote on this immediately, because they'll have watched me put all of the important stuff together and seen all of the behind the scenes, so they know the situation at the club as well. So live chat get the chance to vote in the moment. But for you guys in the YouTube comment section, now is your opportunity to vote. Where am I going in the player career? Am I going anywhere? Am I staying at Burnley? Am I going to Portugal? Or am I going to Spain? You have the say. Tomorrow there will be no player career mode video because I need to wait for your feedback and your voting. So there will be a Formula 1 video to come to you tomorrow, the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa. My player will return on Monday. Either still in a Burnley shirt on the thumbnail, or in fact I'll probably still be in a Burnley shirt on the thumbnail because I won't want to spoil it for you. But episode 1 of season 4 will be on Monday. But we don't know what club we'll be at. So let me know in the comment section which way you voted. Let me know if you would like a different target club to Benfica if you don't vote for Benfica. And if you do vote for Benfica, who do you think should be my target club for next season? Lots to be decided, and you guys get to decide it. That's all for me for now. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode, in the next season. Let cut. We need to test the spreadsheet first, Alex. But we do have a brand new spreadsheet. A new and improved spreadsheet for this year's RTG. So do hold off on starting your own. I've been intrigued to see which way you guys are voting so far. Unsurprisingly, nobody has voted for stay at Burnley. And so far, 7 votes for Atleti, or 6 votes for Atleti, and 5 votes for Benfica from you guys. 14 votes total from 10 participants. Right, let me save that. What episode is that of the player career? 12. We only made it 12 episodes through in 30. So player S3 12. Right, they're all uploaded. So let's edit that player career mode video really quickly, because that really will be a quick edit. And then season finale and transfer vote. And then we can switch to the Everton save, where we are going to get closer and closer towards the end of the season in that save as well. Red, white and blue would match me perfectly. You think so? Afternoon, Tawanga. How are we, sir? City paid £12 million for Echeverri in real life. Atleti looks likely, but I wouldn't be surprised if people vote for Benfica. So far it is 10-8. Someone has voted to stay at Burnley, though. Who was it? Which of you voted for me to stay at Burnley? I'd be intrigued to know. The votes continue to come in. Right. count here. Some music in the background. Need to make a thumbnail for that F1 video as well, actually, don't we? So we have 3 episodes left of the Everton's career mode 3rd season, because there are 9 games to go, and rather than sim some and potentially throw the title away, I'm going to play all 3, and then if the title does get thrown away, then it's definitively me that's thrown it away, rather than us getting unlucky in a simmed game, which obviously we want to try and avoid if possible. We did get a thumbnail for the Belgian Grand Prix, didn't we? I'm pretty sure. I'm sure it was down the Kemmel Straight, wasn't it? Pictures. Yeah, 3 wide down the Kemmel Straight. Me, Max, and Lando? I think it was Lando. Yeah, me, Max, and Lando down the Kemmel Straight. There you go. That's what the thumbnail will look like for that episode. It's this. I am expecting it to be quite tight in that vote between Atleti and. What are we doing? This one between Atleti and Benfica. Atleti is the step, but not the top step in terms of European competition. But Benfica is the step that's not a top step in terms of the quality of club that I'd be playing for. So it's actually quite a difficult one to try and decide upon. It depends if you want me to go straight to the Champions League. Although we have done straight to the Champions League before with lesser clubs, like when we were at Salzburg, like when we were at FC Copenhagen in the previous 2 player career modes we've done, most recently. Obviously, Atleti is, of the 2, Atleti is the bigger club with a better squad, etc. But it depends how much of a step you want me to take in just the 4th season of the career. I think Atleti will win as well. Does have all the real life grounds. Depends on promotions and relegations, I guess. But if it was the exact same 20 teams as is there in real life, I don't doubt that Punjab will come in for me in FC 26. They do they? Nice. Obviously Portugal doesn't. But at least Benfica do, so I would have my own home ground to play in at Benfica. Right, let's just quickly power through this. Welcome to the rather accelerated... This is a biggie. Not only where the team I'm managing is coming on for Drea. They want 1 interception, which originally not today. As you can see here, apparently can't guarantee much. Coming back this way? Yes, sir. But he does not score elsewhere. 5 to my manager favour. I got 1 of -5 to my favour. I got 1 of the table. We do or do not stand. But coming on at right mid again, and I am going to have to be better at right mid this time. Be better, unfortunately. For that survey. We head into this is what we shall do. Do we get any higher than 8th? Potentially. Off the bench again. Off the bench for Bence. But thank you very much, lads, for your continued support on stream. And in yet guarantee the victory. Is Tracer? We won't, because he's offside. There we go. Doo-ba-doo. Just make sure that was where I thought it was.
Missed the ball. Nice try by Masengo to try and get the ball back for Burnley Football Club. Here's O'Reilly spinning well. See where we might be moving. -50 for the manager favour this time. The user, where did Burnley finish? At this moment in time, I don't actually know. So a full season roundup for doesn't register them properly when you play. We can show you the votes. BRB. Then we're here. Jesus. Option 1 on the vote then is to stay at Burnley. And however, 2 being. Second option being Benfica. And then young Robinho. Then, what does their squad look like?
That was this bit, wasn't it?
So the squad at Benfica, they play a full and total season. That's option 2. Where is that? Does it say anywhere else? No actual news of option and final option and alternative transfer option is Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid. That third option is Atletico. If All Blacks technically we're staying at Burnley. Your third option and final option and alternative transfer option is Atletico Madrid. That club for next season episode in the next season.
There you go. That was fucking quick. So now we can switch to the Everton save after a quick toilet break and crack on. I'll restart the stream when we get to the when I get back from the toilet break, just to split the YouTube VODs. Let me just set that to render. Season finale and transfer vote for season 3 in the player career mode. If Punjab win the title, I need to buy the league winning shirt. I'm sure there would be a viewer that, like, if Punjab don't themselves ship outside of India, I'm sure there would be a viewer that would be willing to send something to me via a PO box or something. We did have someone other than Punjab come in for us once, didn't we? Was that East Bengal or something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember you saying that they were close to the top, IRL. Right, I'm gonna have a quick toilet break, and then we will Everton career mode and try and win ourselves the bloody Premier League after winning the Carabao Cup in the last episode. I'll be back in 2 minutes. BRB. I'm sure the YouTube comments won't give a shit that Punjab's not on the vote. We've been there, we've done that, but we don't quite have the t-shirt. By all means, you can kick off in the comments section if you want, Jamie, but I don't think anyone else will be joining you. If Punjab wins the Indian Super League, Griff will send me a shirt. There you go. Oh God. You were going to make a mockery of me, aren't you now? Right. I should move the camera. First things first. Heart rate webcam. Da-da-da. There we go. For the Everton. Don't start something you can't finish. No, you're right, Twonga. Liverpool. See, Brighton are stupid to play against. Because they fuck about with the ball, don't they? But then I've got a choice now. We negotiated that, didn't we? Yeah. I tart so like. Right. No, they're a half-star team. Yeah, you're right, Marcus. They are half-star. Right, the stream is going to briefly restart itself in a couple of moments. Both on YouTube and on Twitch as well. So bear with. I will be back online in a matter of seconds, but you will need to refresh a little bit in a few seconds' time. So